Okay, so we're getting back to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood with episode 10, which is called Separate Destinations.
And you can get our full reactions for this over on Patreon. Links in the description of this video. We also got a playlist there for all of our reactions for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood if you want to go ahead and binge that.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's get to it.
Let's do it.
The power of one man doesn't amount to much, but however little strength I'm capable of, I'll do everything humanly possible to protect the people I love. It seems like the least we tiny humans can do for each other.
Sounds like a pyramid scheme. I have to figure out a way to stand at the top of the pyramid.
There's a Führer.
I'll never be able to find out without all the support I can get.
But you could have just asked me. It ought to be fun to watch, though. And maybe your naive idealism might actually do some good.
Colonel, there is an open bunk in the barracks if you need a nap.
I'm fine.
It looked like you were in the middle of a pretty vivid dream there.
It was just an old memory.
With the ominous music.
The last thing I remember was this guy kicking me.
What about this sacrifice and these other armored souls?
And Dr. Marco claims that they were using the Philosopher's Stones in Ishval.
Every clue we have to work with seems to lead to its own mystery.
Not much we can do about that, though.
Just keep digging.
They are talking about some seriously crazy stuff in there.
You've heard the old cliche about how curiosity killed the cat, right? Well, it's true.
I'm looking for Edward Elric, the Fullmetal Alchemist.
Sure. This is his...
Yep, big boss.
Sorry to interrupt. Your Excellency!
But may I please ask the occasion, sir?
This young man. Heard you're injured. I thought a nice melon might cheer you up.
I guess.
Thank you, sir!
I understand you've been checking up on some of the senior staff. Is this true, Major Armstrong? How did you know I was... You should know that nothing gets past me, Major. And now you. Tell me what you know about the Philosopher's Stone. And I hope for your sake that you don't know too much.
Okay.
This took a turn.
I'm only kidding. There's no reason for you to be so uptight. I know that there's been some suspicious activity within the military lately. I believe it's necessary for something to be done about it. Every person listed in this document has been reported missing. It seems the enemy is always one step ahead of us. The most we know about them is that they know a lot about us. You've all proven yourselves to be men of a trustworthy character. From this point forward, I'm giving you the direct order to forget this matter and all that it concerns. At this time, suspicion is our strongest line of offense, and our only form of defense is discretion. Do not trust anyone.
You're in the inner circle now.
Gotta go. Damn bodyguard thinks he's my shadow.
Hey, Ed! What's going on? Did I miss something?
You missed everything.
Your wounds haven't even healed completely.
Yeah, well, 2 days of sick people and hospital food is enough for me, thanks.
And where are you heading off to this time?
With the way things have gone lately, Al and I decided we should go back and visit our old teacher.
Scared?
There's no way she's not gonna kill us!
Look, don't you chicken out on me now! I'm scared too, okay?
What exactly does this person teach? How far is Dublith?
All the way down here.
What?
Right before Dublin! It's the holy land of automail engineering! It's Rush Valley! We have to go, we have to go, we have to go! You have to take me!
Yeah, whatever. I don't have to take you anywhere.
Well, somebody has to pay for my travel fare!
And why does it have to be me?
Come on, brother. What's the big deal? It's on our way.
Only if you want to, Al.
I've got to call and tell Grandma.
She'll make you a fine wife someday. I would rather talk about my wife anyway. It's time for bye-bye. Daddy's got to go to work now.
Daddy, come home early today, okay?
Daddy has a bunch of important work that needs to be done, but I promise I'll do it as fast as possible.
All right, don't be late now.
Well, Miss Rockbell, I probably won't see you again before your train leaves, but it's been fun. Oh, and tell the boys I said goodbye.
Thanks, Mr. Hughes.
Take care of yourself. Bye, hon.
Right.
Work hard, Daddy. Bye-bye.
You be safe out there.
Hughes is such a good guy.
She looks like a doll.
She basically is.
So important that you guys see your teacher.
I'm a little tired of getting my ass kicked.
Wait,
Extra training.
why don't you just quit fighting?
Oh, that'd be nice. But sorry, it's not as simple as that, okay?
We feel like seeing our teacher will help us grow and make us stronger on the inside.
And we're gonna need as much strength as we can get.
What's reason 2?
to see what she can tell us about the Philosopher's Stone.
There's a chance our teacher knows something about it.
Let's hope she at least gives us a chance to ask her. You should be more worried about explaining your appearance to her, Al.
That
Yeah.
will be awkward.
She's gonna kill us when she finds out what happened.
It would have
Yeah.
been nice to at least have had a girlfriend before I died.
You guys should get a new teacher.
Ishval and Lior. The East has been a real hotbed, huh?
There have been reports of uprisings in the north and west as well.
The government's gonna have a hard time keeping control at this rate.
Colonel Hughes, is something wrong?
I'll be in the archive room. These endless uprisings, the Philosopher's Stone, human sacrifices,
What does it all
and
mean?
the outright genocide of the Ishvalan people. How could this even happen?
The sins. Ooh, there she is. You want the answer.
It's nice to meet you. Hello really isn't the word I'm looking for.
Oh.
Cool tattoo you got there.
Those are your last words. Wouldn't you rather scream?
Well, he's still alive.
So yeah, he's not dead yet. I mean, she could have killed him. Oh, okay. It's a nice shot. Nice throw with his knife.
Lieutenant Colonel, you're bleeding.
It's nothing. I need a private line. I have to tell him.
Oh no. He's gonna die before he can.
Sorry. Forget I was here.
But, sir!
I need you to connect me to Colonel Mustang right away.
Oh, 'cause she didn't know if the line was tapped.
You are speaking to Lieutenant Colonel Hughes, and this is a matter of life and death.
Your code was verified. Please hold while I connect you.
Will you hurry?
Oh no.
See?
I need to ask you to put down the receiver. Please, sir.
You look just like... But you're not.
Envy.
Yeah.
I'm Second Lieutenant Ross, sir.
You're not Second Lieutenant Ross. She has a mole under her left eye.
Good call, Hughes.
I can't believe I forgot. There, how do I look now? You really are a smart man, Lieutenant Colonel. Did you ever think that'd be the cause of your death?
Come on, have a heart, will ya? I've got a wife and daughter waiting for me. So the last thing I'm gonna do is die on them.
Oh. Cruel. Hughes!
There's a Lieutenant Colonel Hughes on hold for you. He claims it's urgent.
Look, Hughes, I don't have time for daughter stories. Hughes, you okay?
You humans don't make any sense to me. You throw away your lives for nothing.
Oh, man.
Remember, Daddy loves you. I'm sorry.
Okay. So no one gets to be happy in this show. Otherwise they die.
Isn't it?
Pretty much.
Quiche she made for us is also pretty delicious.
Yeah, I actually wrote the quiche down on a list of things I'm gonna eat when I have a mouth again.
Well, she gave me the recipe, so when you're back to normal, Al, I'll make it for you.
Awesome, thanks!
They're both really great people.
Yeah, but Hughes is obnoxious. He doesn't know when to shut up, and he spoils his daughter rotten.
He did come by your hospital room a lot to talk to you.
He always made it a point to come and keep me company. And it didn't matter when, he'd even blow off work.
We should figure out some way to thank him next time we're there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank him when you can, because you never know when a demon is going to come and kill him.
I mean, this sucks. Oh.
Mommy, why are they putting all that dirt on Daddy?
Oh, God.
But if Daddy gets buried, then he won't be able to do all his work. Daddy said he has a bunch of work he needs to do. No! Stop it! Stop putting dirt on him! Daddy!
How's anybody supposed to just not completely break down at that? At hearing that?
Promoted to Brigadier General. Just for dying in the line of duty. You were supposed to be helping me work my way up through the ranks. You got it all backwards. Alchemists as a whole, we really are horrible creatures, aren't we? There's a side of me that's desperately trying to crack the theories of human transmutation right now. Bring back their mother.
Are you all right, Colonel?
He wasn't even 30, he was 29.
Except, it's a terrible day for rain.
It's not raining.
In my heart.
Yes, it is.
Why don't we head back? It's getting chilly out here.
He said he'd be in the archive room, and then he just left.
But he had this look, like he realized something terrible. So he must have been attacked in here. Looks like it. Apparently, he was heading straight to the phone room.
He was hurt, and he said he needed to call someone. But then, he just walked out instead. He didn't even dial a number.
He obviously picked up on something big. But something occurred to him, and he used an outside line. The code that he gave the operator is only supposed to be used for military emergencies. What the hell was he trying to tell me?
I found Major Armstrong, as you asked me to.
We have a strong lead on some potential suspects in the murder of Lieutenant Colonel Hughes.
Then why aren't you hunting them down right now?
We're confident that we know who committed the crime, but we're unsure of their identities.
That doesn't make sense, Major. Clarify for me.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I cannot.
I'm telling you to explain as your commanding officer. You're disobeying a direct order, Major.
Nope. He's following an order.
Fair enough. You're dismissed.
Sir, there is another matter I've neglected to mention. The Elric brothers were recently here.
They were here in Central?
Yes, sir, for a number of days.
And did they manage to find whatever they were looking for?
No, sir. That would be rather difficult as they are pursuing a legend.
Is that so? Well, thanks for your help.
So, I guess he wasn't as helpful to us as we had hoped.
But not a waste of our time. He was more helpful than he meant to be. He said that they had a strong lead, singular tense, on a few suspects, multiple suspects. Which leads me to believe they suspect a group is responsible. And his obstinate refusal to talk, even though I ordered him to, can only mean
Came in order from higher up.
an officer above me that's ordered him to keep quiet.
He's no dummy.
Most likely someone of senior ranking. The last clue was that he happened to mention the Elric brothers. They were researching the Philosopher's Stone.
I hate to say it, but it sounds like there might be some kind of conspiracy going on here.
That's the big question. But Hughes, I'd say he deserves an answer. Once I'm transferred to Central, I'm gonna start shaking things up until I find one. I will become the Führer of this country, and I will take vengeance for Hughes. I will do these things because I have to do them. I'm going after the senior staff. Are you with me, Lieutenant?
Ooh. Suck up this happiness while you can. This happy moment's not gonna last long. Damn it. This is why I don't learn people's names. They die in the show. They did a great job with him because, you know, just how many times you just would just talk about how much he was in love and loved his daughter and his wife, and you want other people to experience this kind of love that he had. And she was just so nice and just letting everyone what's her face's they're surrogate sister or whatever stay with him while she was in town, and and just such a great person, and then just to die like that, so cruel. I mean, I know it's Envy's a demon or whatever, so expect the cruelty, but show his wife and
yeah, Envy's a dick. I mean, a real prick to have done that. That's when it's they weren't just on opposing forces having a battle. He hit well below the belt with that. And yeah, I mean, to everything you said, Hughes, he seemed like he was a competent person, very capable at his job, who was well liked by his colleagues, minus the perhaps over gushing about his family. He was warm and welcoming. He was hospitable. He had a wonderful family life that he was very grateful for. His gushing about them wasn't braggadocious. It was genuinely from such a place of love and just wanting to share the amazingness that was his loved ones, and appreciating them, acknowledging them, and not being so one track mind at work where no, you can't have the kind of fun family talk because you have to be focused and get the job done. No, he was doing both worlds in a way that we don't really see anybody else doing both, at least not any of the people in the blue uniforms. So yeah, this was a rough episode.
Yeah, and this one kind of last time we were talking about how, it's not just about actions, sometimes you got to talk things out. But this one, Hughes really was more actions speak louder than words, as far as, some of the stuff he might have been saying was annoying or whatever and whatnot. But all of his actions, like showing up every day for Ed in the hospital and opening up his house to those that in need, and just like that kind of kindness is something you gotta look for. And it's like, okay, you can't help the fact that he's just that much in love. Like I said, he wanted like other people to be find what he had found as well. Which like when you hear it, it's probably like annoying. It's like, oh god, dude, come on. Like again with this, but still, I mean, how many people took him for granted because of that? And you do that because you think that they're always gonna be around, and like you don't get to tell them. That's why again, going back to the fact of like of talking, you don't get to tell them how much you appreciate them and everything that they actually do. You sometimes you let the little everyday annoyances get in the way of the overall bigger picture with people. And
I bet his colleagues are going to miss his talking about his wife and his daughter. For all the rest of them who were just focused on work, like, yeah, the eye rolling as he did it, but that also brought some levity to their day and some humor and some probably much needed distraction too. I would put money on the fact that they're going to miss that.
Yeah. And, it's kind of also setting up now the two different sides between like the Fuhrer and like the Colonel, and like, like loyalties are going to be tested here as far as, all right, well, when you start to keep other people in the dark, they're going to start questioning what your motives are as well. And now if all those people who might actually all be on the same side now are going to be in conflict, I think at times. So that's what they're kind of like setting up now. And I liked the like really sad, ominous music or whatever over Ed and Alan, laughing and having a good time. It's just like, like I said, just soak it up now and enjoy it, because I have a feeling it's going to get even darker.
Yeah, I think, we're going down the dark tunnel now. So what do you think he found out?
I don't know. What do you think? I was trying to piece it together. I'm like, what did he find out that had them come after him?
That also made him feel unsafe communicating it inside the building.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he had been told that, like, they were part of like an inner circle or whatever. And like that there was obviously somebody on the inside feeding information to the enemy. So I think he did that because like, he thought that the lines might be tapped. But so does that mean he maybe doesn't trust the Fuhrer himself?
I mean, there are hints in this episode where that could be the case. Mm-hmm. Like, obviously nothing concrete, but the way the Fuhrer was like, I mean, first of all, we found out about the Sorcerer's Stone in, what was it, the last episode? Harry Potter, Fullmetal Alchemist, whatever. They're basically the same thing.
Sure.
So what we found out about that a couple episodes ago in terms of like essentially a government using it for acquiring power, regardless of the lives that it costs. Well, that feels like something that the person at the top would be doing. Or if not the very, very top, then like, that second or third in command that wants to take over the top seat. The way that he came and visited Ed when he was in the hospital, which seemed to catch everybody by surprise. So it certainly felt like an unexpected visit, which, why is the Fuhrer making that kind of effort? Obviously his, oh, tell me everything you know. Just kidding. Don't be so uptight was incredibly suspicious. So, I mean, it does stand to reason that whatever Hughes found out, it probably is something that goes all the way up the ladder.
Yeah, I think it's a reasonable assumption. Whether it's true or not, we'll find out, but I think that's a reasonable assumption. Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments, and thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, but just keep in mind.
And our reaction is definitely not definitive.